afternoon, and as you already know, I'm Natasha. Thank you for coming and taking the time to allow me to interview you and ask you a few questions. I'm really happy to meet with you. My first question is, how long have you been working here?
I have been working at Mohawk College David Briley Athletic and Recreation Center for 4 years come September.
Wow, that's a long time. So, in that time, has it been full-time or part-time employment?
Well, everyone at the YMCA is, and that's the organization I'm technically with here at Mohawk. We all start off as part-time employees. However, saying that, you have the potential of gaining shifts till you're full-time. You also have the potential of being a health and wellness coach or a membership sales. There is an option for you to also be a group instructor. So there's a lot of options to make a little more money and become a full-time employee, but you always are a part-time.
Okay, I see. So now what is your job position?
I am a membership sales. I'm first point of contact here at the reception desk. I am a wellness coach on the floor. As well as that, I have the ability to pick up personal training clients, and I can do group classes. Those can be spin classes or any kind of core boot camp or even total body tone.
That sounds great. It sounds like you get to do a different thing every day instead of the same routine, right?
Yes, it's very nice. We have a lot of options here.
Wow. So what is it that made you choose this career?
Well, I've always had an interest in human beings and their well-being. What I understood at an early age that a lot of people don't really know how to incorporate their wellness of mind, the fitness of their body, and their nutrition. They can't get it together.
I can understand that. So I'm wondering, how many staff work here altogether?
Altogether, we have 26 part-time employees.
Wow.
And they can be either membership desk sales or they can be wellness coaches. It just depends on what their experience is. We also have 10 group trainers. We have 6 personal trainers, and the employees here change constantly. It's always rotating because we try to give students here at Mohawk an opportunity to get their feet wet in the industry.
That's great. So I'm wondering, what key attributes do you possess that have helped you in this position?
I would say the most important thing if you're in this field is empathy. You have to be able to really care about people. You have to be genuine. You have to want to help them even when they haven't got the ability to commit yet.
Well, that's great of you. It seems like you have a big heart.
Thank you.
Now, in this job, is there a lot of stress? What kind of stresses do you encounter?
There is a lot of stress. There's so many different things that can go wrong in your normal life. But here at a college, you're dealing with different dialects. You're dealing with people of special populations. You're dealing with the weather. There's a lot of stress.
I see. So if a challenging situation does come up, how do you cope with that? What strategies do you have?
Me personally, or here at work?
Both, either.
Okay, so at work, I use my communication skills. I just try to assure the client that they are being heard. don't interrupt them when they are talking. I generally allow them to get out whatever it is that's on their mind, and then I use my critical thinking skills to figure out how I can help them. For myself, as far as dealing with the stress, my education has taught me that I can do it through exercise, which is an excellent stress reliever. I meditate, and I generally just say.
That's true. That's great. It's great when you know what to do to cope with that. Now, in your work, do you find that it's hard to manage your time and your schedule, your personal life and your work life, or how do you feel? What does your schedule look like?
Well, here at the YMCA, it's actually very nice. They give you your schedule, your work hours a month ahead. So you know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing for all of April right now. That's the month we're in now. So I think other than that, I have to be very organized because I have 2 children and a husband, and those things you just really have to be able to organize your time so that if I have a personal client, I'm not booking them in when I'm supposed to be working or driving somebody somewhere. It's all organization.
I understand that. It seems like you have a great schedule and that you have a knack for managing your time, right?
I think I do.
I think so. Now, do you feel working here, since you've been here, that your communication skills have improved?
Yes, on a daily basis, I would say. I'm always learning. You never stop learning. There's always something else that somebody will come up with a problem or maybe just, you never stop.
Exactly.
As long as you're really helpful with people.
Very true.
Yeah.
Now, have you had any experience working with people with any kinds of disabilities here?
Yes, I've trained some special populations, and I actually work with individuals who might need assistance in different ways. We had a young girl like yourself who was deaf working with us, and that was challenging for me, especially because of the communication, because I don't know how to sign. And that can be frustrating for both people involved. Mostly we have a couple fellows that are in wheelchairs, and they like to be very independent, and I think the toughest thing is not to help, because I'm always willing to push the door open or get the towels off the shelf for them, and I realize I have to stop myself, because it's also a learning process for them.
I can understand that. And it's a benefit, though, because you're learning how to relate to different people and developing those skills yourself.
Yes.
So, where do you see yourself 5 years in the future?
I see myself working for Mohawk College. Don't know if it's going to be in this capacity. I'm very comfortable with my schedule now because I do have the freedom to have clients on the side or take a week off if I want to. We're not on a set schedule. Even if I have time in April and I'm scheduled time, they're very flexible. I don't have to set up my holidays at any particular time. I can just give my boss a couple of weeks notice and I'm off. So I do like my position now.
Well, that's great. I can see why. I like how it seems like you're very happy in your position. So, do you have any questions for me?
I do. When do you graduate?
I'll be graduating at the end of April, so I have 3 weeks left. Actually, my graduation's in June, but I'll be done. I have my exams coming up, so I'm looking forward to getting through that.
Well, Natasha, it was lovely speaking with you today. I don't know if you have any other questions, but I want you to know I congratulate you on the last few years of going to school. It's very tough, I realize that. And congratulations on graduating.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I really appreciate you taking the time to come and meet with me and allow me to ask you a few questions about your job. And you were very inspiring. And take care, and hopefully you keep in touch, and maybe we'll work together in the future.
I hope so. Thank you.